everyone, it's Alina here and welcome to my channel. I'm super psyched you guys can join me today, and for today's video I'm going to be making a paper piece card for Halloween using this gorgeous Julie Nutting stamp set, and this is Mindy, and here's the item number. I will make sure to leave links to all the products and the list of colors down in the description box below, and I will be turning her into the Bride of Frankenstein. Now, before I started filming, I stamped her out on this text pattern paper, and that paper comes from the Teresa Collins Vintage Finds right there paper pad. I think it's a 6x6 paper pad, but I will make sure to leave all the links down below. And as you can see there, I also stamped some pumpkins, and I will be using this Inkadinkadoo mini stamp set for that. And I've used this stamp set before in another video. And there's the item number there. And I just stamped them out a few times. And I used my Memento ink for that because I will be using my Copics to color it all in. And I also used a green pattern paper. And I thought it was fitting for this Bride of Frankenstein makeover. It's kind of hard to see, but I printed out a part of the skirt because I will be paper piecing her outfit. And this green pattern paper comes from another Teresa Collins paper pad, and this one is the World Travelers 6x6 paper pad. And I picked these two up in Hobby Lobby. And there it is there. And I did stamp her out again on a sheet of purple cardstock from my stash because I will be just cutting out the top part of the dress. So the top part will be purple, her bottom will be that green pattern paper. It'll be a nice contrast. And here I stamped this Spooky Halloween fence stamp, and this stamp comes from Martha Stewart Crafts, and there is my card panel where I will be building my scene on. And here it is, and this one is the Halloween fence stamp. It's a really cool stamp. It has a lot of details. She has like a little spider there, has a crow, has a rat. I mean, it's perfect for those Halloween cards projects. And as I said before, I use my Memento ink because I will be coloring everything in using my Copics. And here's my card panel. Now for that, I'm going to be using my Distressing and Faded Jeans and just inking the entire background to create my night scene and start building everything on top of that. And now with everything stamped and ready to go, I'm going to start working on my doll first, and I'm going to color her in. And I will leave a link somewhere in the video to a paper piece fall card that I made using another stamp set from Julie Nutting, so you guys can check that out. Now I'm going to just zoom in my camera so I can get a good angle for you guys. There we go. And just excuse this part right here. I'm just trying to get a good angle, trying to adjust my paper, making sure everything is in focus and in frame so you guys don't miss a step. And just a quick note, I'm going to start coloring in her skin. I will be leaving the colors that I use right up there so you guys don't miss a thing. And I will catch you guys back here when I'm done with her, when she's all colored in. Now, after I was done adding shading to her outfit, I decided to color in 2 of the pumpkins just to show you exactly how I'm getting all my shading in. And my idea for these pumpkins is to turn them into jack-o'-lanterns to make my scene that much more spookier. So I'm just going to, I already flashed the colors on the side right there. And that is the first one done. And I'm just going to color the second one, and the rest I will do off camera. And I will meet you guys back here when I am ready to assemble my card. And now here are all of my pieces all cut out. As you can see here, I got all of my pumpkins ready to go. I have my doll. I also cut out my spooky scene. I did all that off camera. And using my Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, it's extra small, I'm going to draw some stitching onto my doll to give her that Bride of Frankenstein look. And I'm just randomly putting stitches here and there. I'm going to add some to her legs and her feet. And I think it really adds to that look. I know it's a little hard to see because of the text in the background, but here's a close-up of that, and that is all done and ready to go. And now for my pumpkins, which I'm going to turn into jack-o'-lanterns, I'm just freehand drawing the features. I'm just adding some eyes. There we go, a mouth. Now this one I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to try to make them look a little more spookier. And at first thought I was going to make all of them into jack-o'-lanterns, but I thought, you know, I'd stop at 3, make it an odd number, and leave the other 2 pumpkins plain. And there's that one there. And now I'm going to use my Copic marker to color that in. Using my 100 black Copic marker, I'm just coloring in all of the facial details there. And it's once I start coloring it all in that you get to exactly see the different expressions these jack-o'-lanterns have. And I'm just working on this last one here. And now I'm going to start inking the background. And here is my card, just about ready to go. All I need to do is adhere everything down, and I will catch you guys back here when my card is complete. And here is the completed card. And I love the wink of Stella on her dress. So nice and sparkly. And as you can see, I've added a few extra things here and there. And there's a close-up of our doll. And my jack-o'-lanterns looking very spooky. Love the way that background turned out. And I added some purple sequins, and then I cut some bats out of black cardstock. And I fussy cut those out and just glued them onto the background. And I also added some pop dots. As you can see, I mounted everything onto this black cardstock base. All the measurements will be down in the description box below. And I love the way the stitchings came out. That's such a weird word, stitchings. And I did add some eyeballs to my bats just by using my white gel pen and adding dots for their eyes. And then I happen to have some purple sequins, and here's a sentiment there. I stamped it on some purple cardstock and used my Recollections white embossing powder. And this is the stamp set that I use. This is another Inkadinkado mini stamp set, and here is the item number. And I really love the way this card turned out. I just fussy cut it out, and I used pop dots to pop up the sentiment to give it some more dimension. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and a like. And I will link to another video where I do a makeover on a couple of images from the greeting farm that I think you guys might really enjoy. And make sure to stay tuned to after the video for a couple of close-up shots or photos that I took. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye!